This is a standard 4-on-4 format. At the left-hand side, bottom left, is my character. It's just the opening scene for the attacking squad trying to take over the fortress here. There's a standard capture the flag type format, A, B, and C. C being the closest point for us, I'm going to run out there and try and take that. Being closest to us, there's not going to be any enemies. Pretty standard, just go ahead and take that real fast and then rejoin the battle.
Zone C.
Kind of in the middle of the battlefield here, there's your soldiers versus their soldiers. They kind of stalemate each other, so it's up to you and the opposing team to try to help each other's side, kind of push the momentum there. There's an enemy, I'm going to chase him down, see if I can whack him a good one. It looks like we're in a 3-on-3 situation. Oh, now I'm getting double teamed. Probably gonna back out here yet. That's another samurai class there. I'm gonna chase down the Kinsai. A much larger sword than I do. Should be an easy kill here. Got him on the second swing. So I'm gonna take over A. It looks like there's a Viking Conqueror. No, it's a knight. That's the Conqueror. It's the flail-wielding Conqueror. Try to dodge his attacks while getting in a couple of my own. My screen's great out there because I'm out of stamina. You can see that small bar trying to rebuild. I'm getting double teamed and I died. So this was almost a flawless match here. That was the only death I took. A lot of matches I usually go 17 kills, no deaths. I can't remember the final score on this one. I think it was 13-1. So we'll start back at the beginning here. We still have C, B's white. That means it's neutral. Nobody owns that yet. So I'm probably going to go back to A and try and take that. Yeah, it looks like there's nobody here. Although I do see one of the blue shields there. Looks like somebody's going to try and run around. And yeah, there he is. I dodge out of the way, kind of reset myself, and get ready to fight. Each character has their own movesets, guard breaks, and damage dealing abilities. That was a fairly easy kill there. So take it. This point here, if you own it, you can heal inside of it. There's that other samurai again. He went down fairly quickly. I think he was already hurt, trying to come back here and heal. So now I'll go back into the middle of the battlefield and see if I can push our side. Oh, there's two guys. Dodge out of there and try to recenter myself. Here, one guy's already hurt, so he goes down quickly. There's an execution that disables their respawning and also gives you a little bit health back. I see a guy trying to run up into A, so I'm gonna try and defend here. There's the samurai guy again. So that move right there is kind of one of my go-to moves with this class. Kind of hard to defend against, and I'm out of stamina again here, so I have to be careful, try and recover a little bit. Blocking and parrying, very efficient. Usually you can get a sense of where he's going to attack from, so that red arrow there, and if I move the right stick up there I can block, or I can also parry if I can time it correctly. Yeah, the For Honor servers were a little shaky during this whole beta. But yeah, so if you can time your block with their attack and also try and do a heavy attack at the same time, you'll actually parry them, throw them off balance. Everybody's ganging up on him, and I'm out of stamina here, so I can't really do much but watch. Maybe try and sneak in an attack here or there. So he is dead. We'll heal up and probably go try and get back into the middle of the battlefield here. A little showboating. That's the stance menu there where you can block left, right, and up. It also determines where you're going to attack from. And so that's kind of the gameplay when you're one-on-one or dueling somebody, trying to match your attack and blocking with where they're coming from. I just reached match level here, so down at the bottom left you'll see a couple different things. One looks like an arrow. Well, they're both arrows, but one's a bow and the one's a bunch of arrows, and I just shot my bow off there. It does a lot of damage. It takes about 2 minutes. between each use, you only get to use it sporadically. And you have to get so many points in the match to be able to level up and use those. Kind of wasted my other attack there just to show it, but I'm gonna run in here to a big group battle. Looks like all 4 of them versus all 4 of us. Oh, he went up the ladder. Dead Viking there. I missed my execution on that one. Sometimes you really don't have time. It gets hectic like that. Trying to be more defensive minded. And so he keeps blocking everything, so I did a guard break there and try and disrupt his defenses in order to get an attack in. There that goes. Score at the top right there. Whoever gets to 1,000 first, you get into what's called kind of a sudden death. If you kill all their enemies during that time period, then the match is over. That's how the match does end. That's the only way to end it. But they can also break out of it by getting their own score up to 1,000 by either taking some of the points you hold, kills, different things like that. Also, that's where the execution comes into play. They won't be able to revive each other. So yeah, I'm 10-1 at this point. Match is going fairly well in our favor. Here comes that samurai again. I'm less than half health. Guard break. Guard break again. And I overwhelmed him. Excellent. Not only does it stop that revive, but the health you get back sometimes is a lot. Very important. I started that match with less than half health and ended it in full health. That's what got me being able to survive that little onslaught there by the Viking. That's the Raider, the big axe-wielding Viking. Samurai, Viking, and Knight. In the beta, they all had 3 different classes. A Vanguard type all-around guy, defensive-minded one, and then an assassin. So that